Welcome to Serotonin Seeker, where we talk about mental health issues and general well-being. Here's your host, Owens Community College Director of Counseling Services, RJ Johnson.
If you are with us and tuning in, you are a Serotonin Seeker. Thank you for tuning in and listening. I'm RJ, and I'm the Director of Counseling here at Owens Community College. And if you would like to tap into services and counseling support here on campus, you can email counselingservices@owens.edu. If you tuned in last week, we were talking about the transition to college and how first-year students are doing so following a pandemic. Last week, we did a lot of discussion around what professors can do to make that transition easier. So this week, we are discussing what you students can do to make that transition more easy. And one of the biggest ways to do that is to get into physical and mental wellness services. And most of those are offered here on campus, especially mental wellness. We are right now recording straight from the shack, and there is a gym here and a court for basketball, volleyball. So there are lots of services available on campus for you to be physically and mentally well. When we talk about additional services offered, getting involved with student activities can increase your connectedness on campus, as well as your connectedness to other students by joining some of the student organizations. They're called RSOs, or Registered Student Organizations, and you can connect with those right from the Owens website, and if you go to student activities. If we're looking at being well-adjusted, academically achieving, we're going to talk about being organized and avoiding procrastination. So if you find yourself scrolling through social media, you can use a productivity hack such as the Pomodoro technique. Get on the Googles and look for that and see how it affects and implements a more consistent work habit for yourself or even your peers. As we're working to increase your ability to get out and be social, you might want to find a couple of people to stay connected with in your cohort. So find out some of the schedules of the people in your classroom at the beginning of the semester. And this way, if you have to miss a class, you can have notes or get notes from someone else in your class, as well as provide notes for them if they miss a class. Everyone misses family back home. I don't know how far some of you travel to come here. Some of you have moved, especially if you're in the nursing program and you're in clinicals. You may have relocated a few cities over. So be sure to stay in connection with your family and friends back home, but don't call home every day. That's going to get you stuck in a comfort zone, and it's going to impede your ability to adjust to college life, and that's something we don't want to happen. You want to manage your expectations of what college life is going to be like. So if you're struggling how to figure out dealing with transition, reach out to a student advisor, a campus counselor like myself, or even a faculty member for help. We have something here on campus called a care team. So even if you notice one of your peers, one of your classmates, or anyone in your cohort struggling, or they've mentioned that they're struggling, you can go right online to the counseling website to fill out a care team report. Anyone can make this report. You want to aim for about 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. I know a lot of you are not getting that much. I've been in some of the classrooms and no one is getting that much sleep. However, in order to have optimal brain functioning, you need to have that much sleep. You need to get at least 7 to 9 hours. And you want to improve the quality of your sleep so that you're more productive during the day. So those were some helpful hints in how to transition effectively to your first year of college following a national pandemic. Thank you for tuning in, and if you did tune in, you are a Serotonin Seeker, where we talk mental wellness and mental health and provide support to all of those who are interested. I hope to hear you tune in next week, where we will be discussing domestic violence awareness and possibly have a guest speaker, as October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Have a great week, Serotonin Seekers.
You've been listening to Serotonin Seeker with your host, RJ Johnson. Listen to this podcast by visiting the Owens Outcome Student Media Center website and clicking on the link, or listen here on Outcast OCCR Owens Community College Radio.